This post-match report is proudly brought to you by Complete Sports Management, more footy, less admin, and Stat Guru, when numbers matter.
Hi, I'm Richard from Complete Sports Management at Watmo Park, where the Camberwell Sharks have fallen to the St Mary Kookaburras. I'm here with Camberwell coach Joe Couch. Joe, unlucky on the result, but in the start of the first quarter, start of the third quarter, and in bits in the fourth quarter, the boys were resilient. What positives can you take out of that?
So the first half, they only kicked 6 goals, which is probably the least amount of points they've scored, I think. We just couldn't hit the scoreboard, unfortunately for us, because we were pretty even, I thought. But it doesn't help if you can't score. So being down by 45 points at half time, when really we're a better team in some parts, it really hurt us. And then third quarter they kicked 9 goals and just blew it out a bit. So unfortunately for us, but first half were unreal, especially in the third quarter. In the first 5 minutes, we were all over them. And then they just went bang, 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 and it was all over. So, unfortunately.
So you had a few positional changes with Riley Turner in the ruck. What was the decision behind that?
So our main ruckman, Zach Bortolucci, couldn't play today. So I left us a big man short, and we're not a very tall team, so it kind of hurt us. But Turns is really good around the ground, so if he's in the ruck, he throws his body around, which is good. But in the end, we're just knackered. We only had 17 players, and they had about 6 changes the whole game, so they were just a lot more fresh than we were, unfortunately.
So I see that Bailey Beamish is always taking kick-ins, and he also had a lot of the ball. Why does he take those kick-ins, and how do you rate his game today?
Well, he could play on ball for us, but he's probably one of our better kicks, if not the best kick. So, if we in junior footy, you need your good kicks down back, and if he's kicking out, then we're not going to lose many, targets, I suppose. But it's just crucial for us that he takes the kick-ins and gets as many touches as he can, because he's a good user.
And did you have any injuries throughout the game, and could you provide an update on Joe Zadnik, who hurt his calf last week?
We had no injuries, which was good, otherwise we would have been even worse. Joe Zadnik did his calf last week, and he's only about 3 weeks away, which instead of 6, which is good.
All right, thanks for your time, Joe. We'll be heading over to Sam, who's with the St Mary's Kookaburras coach.
Hi, my name's Sam Walker. I'm here with Complete Sports Management down at Watmo Park, where the Kookaburras have run away with a 133-point win. I've got Lachlan Wilson and Connor Rutland, who both played their 150s. Boys, how'd you play?
I thought the boys did well. First quarter, probably a little bit slower than we would have liked, and then after that we focused on a few things that the coach said, and ended up being a good result.
Obviously it was a good day for the boys. Played okay in the first half, and then got a bit of run in the second half, and put the score on the board.
Now, Nick Barrow kicked 5 goals for his boys. How do you think he went? He's going to copy the training?
Look, Barrow, he's a character. It's really good to see him going well, and he doesn't just go forward, he can go back, he goes in the ruck. He's really versatile, and love having him down here.
He got a bit of a roll, so the boys just kept feeding him down there, kept clunking him, so it was good for him.
Now, as you said, you broke the game open around second term. Anything that the coach said in the first quarter break that kind of made you spark that?
He said in the first quarter there just wasn't enough run, so we need to get some handball receives going and open up the game like that.
Just like when we get the footy, just making sure we're hitting the right options, because we're just butchering it a little bit, so
Now, it started off a little bit wet. Do you think that kind of played into your sloppy first quarter?
Oh, could have a little bit. I just think, I don't know. I just think we weren't really switched on in the first quarter, but we still did it right, so, not too bad.
Obviously the weather affects the play of the game, but it's no excuse. We were just pretty scrappy in the first quarter, and, finally got some run on.
Well, it was a great game from both of you boys, and that's about it from here at Watmo Park. St Mary's Kookaburras again have won by 133 points. Sam Walker here with Connor Rutland and Lockie Wilson. Thank you very much.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.